do it. Herbert is a cunt.
And let the fun begin. We're back, boys. 34 and 36 views are the first 2 views. Can you guys continue to increase?
Good start. Good fucking start.
Anyways, we're gonna get right into this. I want to start actually with a little football talk, but this isn't about the Raiders or anything. This is about the sad, tragic death of Dwayne Haskins. As far as you guys know, again, not really. I don't really have too much to say. He wasn't a Raider, but man, I mean, getting hit by a car was not the way to go out.
That was weird.
I don't know, man. It was just out of nowhere. I didn't really expect anyone to. But anyways, I'm not gonna stay on this topic because I mean, it's
Ohio State legend. I think that's
he's an Ohio State legend, no. But like, let me keep it real, guys. This isn't supposed to be a sad show. This is supposed to be a show that makes you guys laugh out of your fucking pants. Maybe shit your pants if you're lucky.
And speaking of that, did you see Schefter's first tweet?
Yes.
What was that? I was perplexed.
You know what? Some people just okay. You know what? We're just gonna let it go, right?
He's been on a roll though, because there was the Aaron Rodgers shit that he got wrong. He got the Brady retirement shit fucked up. There's another one.
You know what? Let's just say
it might have been the Deshaun Watson stuff.
Oh, he's fucked up a lot. Yeah. Honestly, let's just let's just talk about a story that happened today at my job. And I'm not gonna name names, but she's a cunt, and you can let her know I said that. If you know who I'm talking about, she's a fucking cunt, and she can go fuck herself, as far as I care. She wanted to down talk me today, and all you hear across the whole store was "fuck you." Then and I walked out, and then my manager goes, "Hey, buddy, you just walked out on shit." Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yikes.
I was hoping he fired me because I can go. Because anyways, let's be honest. I'm gonna be quitting and getting a better job soon. So they don't know that though. No, they don't. Sure. They don't need to. Hey, what they don't know will only hurt them.
Correct.
Has to make sure I put that. Anyways,
the greatest thing,
dude. Dude, it's been a week. And I really haven't eaten much the last 48 hours. I have. Thank you. Guys, I swear to God, we're not gay.
That one didn't help. That comment didn't help.
Hey, no one's here yet. I don't know what happened last night. But on that stream I was on, if any of you guys noticed me from last night, I zoned out for like 5 minutes. Worst mistake of my life. It's almost like I'm gonna compare this to another story I have with my girlfriend. I don't know where this conversation led, but I still don't know to this day. I probably should have asked her what she was talking about. Instead, I just went along with it. But last night, I sat here. I looked at my phone for 2 seconds. I zoned out, and then all I hear is the name. Like they're starting to talk about Putin and Ukraine. I'm like, hold on a damn second. Where the hell is this going? We're talking about football. Now we're talking about Putin.
So it sounds like you're trying to send shots at last night's weekly wrap up, because I'm telling you, when I tell you I was checked out for that fucking show, I had no interest in being live last night.
No, I what's up?
Oh, he's muted. So I'll cover and talk about weekly wrap up I'll talk about weekly wrap up. Last week, and if you're new to the program, be sure to check us out at the Wrap It Up Podcast. I'm the host. We'll talk and tackle, if you will, your pop culture, all of that.
Anyways,
but Friday night, Attaboy. Friday night we were live. I had absolutely zero interest in hosting that fucking show in any way, shape, or form. I just wanted to watch the Masters and
Jerk off.
pretty fucking much. I had no interest in fielding a show, and then I got two of my fucking co-hosts screaming into the same mic.
Oh no, but so let me just direct this. It was like about a month ago. I got on the call, and there was like a moment there. Like I zoned out while she was talking. Sometimes I don't give a fuck. Sometimes it's selective hearing. Selective hearing helps you guys.
Long day.
Until I hear the words, so was I right in this instance? I'm like, wait a minute, where did this go? I'm sitting here like, yeah. And she's like, I wasn't petty. Right. She was, I wasn't petty, right? I'm like, nah, I've done worse stuff than you. Not knowing what the fuck she did. I don't know.
The best excuse there, you always have to know. You can be like, I do a podcast, so like nothing is too petty for me.
Ooh.
I've used that one once or twice.
Because so like the fact of the matter is that my manager like told me I was being petty and like mean. But no, listen, I'm angry. I don't want to be at work. I don't want to be there to begin with, right? But when someone talks down on you at your job, and you just like, let's be honest, when you know the hierarchy at your job and you know you're higher than this person and they want to talk down on you, and you just want to grab the knife she just handed to you, take it out of the water and just whack.
Again, I think I root for sleeping with her best friend. I think that's the quickest way to get back.
No, I'm not ruling out that yet.
Better not. That one better always
now,
be on the table.
Now there is the fact. Wait a minute. Now let's be honest. I do have a girlfriend, so I don't know, unless she consents to maybe a threesome. I don't know. I'm joking.
Maybe one of them films it.
Make some money off that.
Yeah, you gotta monetize everything, dude. Everything's content.
Hey, if it pays the bill for 1 week,
you're damn right. So are we talking Masters? Let's talk some fucking Masters.
I'll be honest, I don't pay one shit attention to that fucking Masters. So
I hate you now. I hate you.
You don't hate me. I'm your co-host.
Sure, I don't hate you, but you're getting close. Fucking, this has been the only thing. Like, I literally bombed my own show because I don't care about anything else besides the Masters this week.
Dude, have you ever had that like teacher that like you just this teacher, right, in 9th grade. So she this was years ago, and her test, you know how she would run her test? She would teach you this curriculum, right, for a week. And then 4 days, right? And then on Friday, she would give you the test.
Oh, Jesus.
Get this. The tests were worth 2 points. And the one time I looked there, she hands me the test and she's like, you okay? I'm like, no, I don't want to take this test. There's no reason to. You're giving us 2 points after 4 days of teaching us. This isn't how you're supposed to teach. And she goes, you want to tell me how to teach? I'm like, I tell you how not to be a terrible teacher because you're failing. Like mostly, you wonder why the students are failing in here. You're giving one assignment a week worth 3 points. And one test a week worth 2 points. And if you fail one question,
you're fucked.
So, and my parents were like, without even looking at the grade, they're like, why are you failing math? I'm like, don't touch my stupid fucking math teacher. How about you do that? Now, don't go up her ass about it, not my ass, because I'm doing everything I can. But just
all you need to learn is the basic math. Like,
none of this you're gonna use in life.
No, we've been over this a million times. Like, it's never. I've never needed really algebra. The only thing that was tough that I have had to use is Pythagorean theorem for. But we work in an optical shop, so we're working in fucking triangles. I mean, so that one was kind of expected, and that one's fucking easy. A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Equals suck my nuts.
Literally, suck my fucking nuts, dude. Fuck that.
Balls deep. Get balls deep.
You're damn right. I wanted to talk about how pathetic this Golden State Warriors team is.
What's up? I do not, dude. Listen, I tell you, this happens. Why are you cooking, motherfucker?
I'm telling you, this Warriors team looks pathetic. What are we doing?
I mean, what do you mean? Wait, what happened?
I think they won their last one out, but before that they were struggling quite a bit. Get Steve Kerr out of there for starters. I've never been a Steve Kerr fan. Get him the fuck out of there. There's literally a million other options who could coach. Luke Walton led that fucking team to 24-3. Luke Walton is currently unemployed.
So, are we not going to count the fact of the matter is there's no Steph Curry, there's Klay Thompson off every other fucking game, no Draymond Green. Let's be honest. Let's not get too far into this, but let me bring this up. Right? What was this team's record when they were fully healthy?
It was good. I don't know.
Actually, well, exactly. No, wait, I'm not. Wait, I can't even say fully healthy. We haven't seen this team fully healthy. Guess what? Before they had Klay Thompson, I will be honest though. Before they had Klay Thompson,
I'm down with Klay.
I am too, but
okay.
Before they had Klay Thompson, they were record-wise the best team. They were the best defensive team. And let's be honest, if you lose Draymond Green, what's gonna happen? Let's be honest. We understand that. And then when you lose, Steph Curry for like the 25 games that he's missed this year, and he's gone.
Fair.
But what I'm saying is the team hasn't won a championship for nothing. They didn't have a dynasty for nothing. And let's be honest, those teams that we had, let's be honest, they were
led by KD.
KD and Steph and Klay and Draymond, those were pretty nice. But let's be honest, right? Outside those four players, we didn't have the greatest teams, but they still were winning.
I'm going to push back. Before that 16 finals, Harrison Barnes had high stock. Before that 16 finals, where he completely shit his pants on national television.
Yeah, no, he sucked. He
was awful. But before that, there was high stock on Harrison Barnes. Festus Ezeli was getting looks of all people. Andrew Bogut got a pretty good contract after that 15 run with the Warriors.
And there's some people that, they don't understand why the Warriors lost that one finals with Draymond Green without Draymond Green in Game 5. Didn't have Andrew Bogut for us this series. Steph Curry, you do realize, played injured the entire series?
Yes. Oh, of course.
But people don't want to count that, right? They don't want to talk about that. They just want to mention how, LeBron came back 3-1. We're not going to let's not leave out the narratives, right? Let's not leave out the narratives. Please, get off his nuts.
No.
I know, but get off his nuts, and let's be honest, right?
Oh, dude, I hate LeBron more than anything. I literally have a fucking LBJ SUX shirt from the website fucklebronjames.com.
Oh, Jesus. Anyways, let's be honest, right?
LeBron.
Draymond and him, let's be honest, they were both involved in that Game 5 altercation. They both should have either been penalized or nothing.
Oh, no, I completely agree.
And the fact of the matter is they targeted the Warriors in that series, in that instance, and I didn't like that. I was like, why would you suspend someone when the other guy antagonized and pretty much tried to put his nuts across his face? And Draymond just went back. What the fuck you want? You want him to just you want him to just be like, put your nuts in my face. Shut the fuck up, NBA. Go.
I would have rathered the two just have a cage match. No suspensions to anyone. Just fucking lock them in a cage. 1v1. Draymond versus LeBron. WWE style cage match. Who goes through the table first? I bet LeBron goes through the table and then he does a flip off of the steel cage. LeBron's an overachiever, so he'll go through the table and then off the cage, little moonsault action, take out Draymond. LeBron is ripped. Cage match, dude. No suspensions. Fucking cage match.
No, I just I don't know, man. And then I just want to see this team come back healthy. We've seen this team, when they're they're playing well. Jordan Poole, I would rather keep than fucking Klay Thompson at this point. Trade him. I don't know what you trade him for, but just trade him. I like Jordan Poole. He's really nice. And if you look back on his last month and, probably a month and a half, he's put up 20 points on almost every single game on pretty good efficiency. So
he's been good.
And then Klay Thompson, he'll have the 30 game and then he'll have the 5 points, 13. It's okay, Klay, figure this shit out. Do something. Please
Correct.
be efficient for us. We need you to do one thing, and that is just make a basket. It's not hard. I'm sorry. I mean, okay, let's be honest. The NBA that we play nowadays, it's not hard to make a basket. Like this, the offensive. Yeah, I mean,
I couldn't hit threes for the life of me. So I hear all of your points.
I'll be honest. Right now it kind of looks like it's hard for Clay to play ball, but I guess we'll see how he plays in the playoffs. If he doesn't, shit his pants.
He'll be out.
And I actually want to bring up something else. Let's be honest. A team that's being overlooked, the Clippers, they're going to get Kawhi back. They're going to be fully healthy. Can we not like?
Are you a Clippers sympathizer?
No.
What has happened to you, dude? Have you gone soft? Is everything okay at home?
I'm saying,
have you gone soft on me, dude?
They're going to win the round 1 matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies if Kawhi, PG, and Norman Powell are all healthy with that team.
No.
Have you seen this team?
Happened, Will?
No. We're not doing this. Brooks.
I've lost them.
Brooks. Have you watched the Clippers? I just got a question. Like, have you watched the Clippers?
Yes. Have you watched the Clippers in June and July? Have you ever watched them in July? No.
Have we seen them without? What I'm saying is, come on, Kawhi. Let's be honest. Before that injury, he was. They were really good, yeah. And let's be honest, they're beating good teams without Kawhi and PG, and now they're gonna have PG and Kawhi healthy.
Sure.
I'm just saying they're going to be a team that's overlooked by the Memphis Grizzlies if they face them round 1.
No, I hate Memphis more than anything in the world. I hate Ja Morant stands. I hate the logo. I think it's stupid. There's no Grizzly Bears in Memphis. I might be wrong on that, but I don't care. I don't think there's Grizzly Bears in Memphis. I don't think there is. I don't think they have Grizzly Bears.
You're fucking doing fucking research over here on the Memphis Grizzlies. Like, why should I hate the Memphis Grizzlies?
So I don't like the stands. I don't like the fans. I don't like the stands. Banger.
Why do you not like the stands?
I don't know. It's an ugly color, blue and yellow. It's ugly.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really look at their.
It's not even blue and yellow because blue and yellow is good. The Warriors have blue and yellow. Theirs is like it's not even teal either. It's like a gray. It's hideous. And I hate John Morant. John Morant strikes me as a douchebag, for multiple reasons. But it's
the a douchebag.
Clippers.
He strikes you as a douchebag.
He does. Like, I don't know if it's his hair. It can't be his hair, but there's something about him that just seems douchey. And
I don't even think he's played these last 2 weeks. I don't know. I'll be honest.
Oh, really?
I will be honest though. I've kind of I haven't really been paying. I pay attention, but I haven't really been paying attention to the members.
I don't pay attention to the rest of the league. I just pay attention to the Warriors. And so when we lose to teams, I put them at a higher level than.
I'm just saying, I'll be honest. With the Warriors, I'm going to slow down on them until I see them healthy. When I see them healthy in the playoffs, let's be honest. Okay, come on, let's be honest. Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, whoever the fuck we're gonna play at center because James Wiseman isn't coming back.
Wiseman's done, right? They shut him down. I'm fine.
They shut him down for the regular season. They haven't said anything about the playoffs.
Yeah, keep him out. We've done this too many times. Keep him out.
And then,
so I actually wanted to make a point. This was the point I initially wanted to make before you made me go on my tirade because you have became a Clippers sympathizer. Ladies and gentlemen, Will of Sports Source has gone soft.
No.
Send the Kleenexes to my boy.
What was your little this point? Wait, what was the point? About
my first point that I wanted to make before we get back to Clipper sympathizer Will. I'm sick of the excuses for Steve Kerr. This team is
not bad. He's not
team
bad.
Should win, but he's not good.
He is good though. What?
Luke Walton led this team to wins. Did he not? Where's Luke Walton right now? He's
unemployed for a reason. He sucks.
Unemployment check.
Did you really just say you want Luke Walton when
No, I don't want Luke Walton.
Okay, but wait. Did your ass really come out here to talk about Luke Walton led this team to 24 wins? Is that what you said?
That's what it was, right? I actually have another point too. Do you think Luke Walton would have fucked your girlfriend because he did have those looks? I remember my girl crushing over Luke Walton, and it really pissed me off. So there's a weird place in my heart that hates this man.
No, okay, wait, come on.
He went like 4 or something when Steve Kerr was like having surgery. Was that what it was? I don't remember.
I don't even think he was the coach during that. I don't even know. Wasn't
he was the interim coach, and he went like 21-4.
But he also had still one of the best rosters in the league. Let's be honest.
Correct.
This team isn't okay. There's no way you can tell me this team is one of the best rosters in the league right now when they're fucking injured as shit.
Jordan Poole is supposed to be better than Clay.
Right now, can we? I mean,
right now, I agree.
I'm saying the fact of the matter is, what do you want Steve Kerr to do with Klay Thompson when he's supposed to? I mean, let's be honest. When you're that injured, what do you want? Do you want him to play Damian Lee? Well, you there?
Is he gonna put up shots? Is he healthier? Yes. You've got these guys.
I don't know if it's he's healthier or the fact is I don't even think Clay's injured. I don't think it's that. I just don't think he's okay. Let's be honest. When we've seen him in a rhythm, he's great. But he does. That's my point. It's not that he's injured. It's he's failing to make a rhythm at times, and I've seen that. Let's be honest. He can get into a rhythm, but he's struggling with that. And he did play better when he had Steph Curry. So I'm not gonna sit here and hate on him. I mean, like I said, Steph is supposed to be back round
soon,
1,
right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I don't know when he got injured, so I can't really tell you.
But
I don't think. But okay, let's be honest. I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention to the dates of injuries because why the fuck would I do that? I have better things to do with my life. Anyways, I can't wait for the playoffs.
How did that LeBron and Russ experience work though? That worked out real fucking well, didn't it?
Did you ever see those Laker fans that said they were gonna go win that championship?
That is my favorite series of tweets the last couple of weeks is the one with LeBron. He's like, don't diss my squad. We're old. We're this, we're that. It's like, wow, dude. Missed on this one, Mr. Laborin.
Did you hear what LeBron's coach had to say? Whatever the fuck his name is, I don't give a fuck his name. I don't care.
Frank Ballcheese.
Yeah, whatever the fuck is Franco bald cheese. Did we just say bald cheese?
Bald cheese.
Okay. Anyways, whatever the fuck it is.
From under cheese.
Anyways, he said LeBron is still in the MVP candidacy to him. And I'm like, if Steph Curry wasn't an MVP candidate last year after what he did with the team that, let's be honest, the Warriors squad last year, not this year, but last year was horrendous, but it was worse than this year's Lakers, but they went farther than this year's Lakers. If Steph Curry wasn't in that MVP candidacy for what he did last year, LeBron isn't. I don't care what LeBron did. I don't. He didn't make the play-in, and if we all remember, LeBron said that there should never have been a play-in tournament, so let's be honest, LeBron, you're like a bottom 3 team in the Western Conference. How does it feel?
I do want to make a point, though. I kind of agree with LeBron, though. The play-in tournament's kind of gay.
It is, but I mean, the fact of the matter is the guy who...
Oh, they missed it.
No, but the fact of the matter is the guy who disagreed with it most didn't
I know.
He didn't even make it.
Hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
Hey, DeJounte Murray led his team farther than LeBron led his team, so just want to make the point. DeJounte Murray is pretty good.
There's something weird about him. I thought something came out about him. Didn't he get somewhat canceled or something? I think ain't Jamal. I thought something happened with DeJounte Murray. Maybe not.
DeJounte. He said DeJounte Murray. What are we talking about? DeJounte or DeJounte? Anyways.
Fuck the Spurs. Fuck San Antonio.
Somehow they made it farther than the Lakers.
I mean, the Lakers weren't that good.
No, and if we all know the system that they wanted to run a fast pace. How do you run a fast pace with a bunch of 35-year-olds? Let's be honest, 35-year-olds.
Do that.
You have to figure that shit out quick. And let's be honest, you have an Anthony, a day-to-day Davis. You have,
dude, that was the worst joke you've ever made in your life.
I mean, street clothes Davis.
Dog, don't dig yourself a grave right now.
I'm okay with digging graves, especially if it's not for me. Oh, shit.
This fucking guy.
Bad. Okay.
Let's talk about the Masters. How about Scotty Scheffler falling apart in the last 2 holes today? I watched that all day today.
You jerked off to him doing that, didn't you?
Actually, I would have. But my girl came home early. So we did the deed, and she's like, I'm going out with the ladies tonight. I'm like, that sounds great. I'm going to watch golf.
I'm going to watch golf, and I'm going to go on a show tonight. Just stay away.
Pretty much. Pretty much. So she's out having margaritas. I'm having seltzers, podcasting, and watching the Masters. It was a tremendous first round, people. You should watch it. I'm golfing tomorrow. We might go live, my friend Will, on the IG tomorrow on the golf course.
There you go.
I want to check it out, because it's chaotic. You'll see how hideous of a person Laka is and Bundy B. Those are 2 disgusting human beings. Fuckers.
You're hearing you caught on like live television, like right close to a golf player just jerking off. Like, you like this,
dude?
You'd be the guy to do that.
Yes. Oh, of course. Of course. I'd be like, yo, I'm nervous for the fucking interview. What am I supposed to do?
You're over here like,
chubby? I'm not going to stand here on interview with a chubby. I'm going to try to get rid of it before we do the interview. Duh. Speaking of hot.
On the golf course? Jesus Christ. Okay, whatever.
Oh, dude. It's supposed to be like 43 degrees tomorrow when we're golfing. That's cold as fuck.
Have fun.
Oh, we won't. But we'll be drinking a lot, so we'll get over it. That's my favorite part, going to work hungover on a Monday. That's the funnest thing in the world. Assholes. How have you been, though, my friend? What's popping off? You came through to the Podbean the other night. After you dipped, I wanted to end the show, but those 2 fucking dumbasses, Cody and Lack, just started talking about their new project that they're dropping, and I love that they had a platform to talk about it. And it's a very good project, and I'm excited for it.
But I don't want to be there.
I didn't want to be there. I wanted to end the stream and go watch Masters highlights. So, my friend, how have you been? Oh, also, Matt Corral to the Raiders. I forgot to plug that one.
I love how our first pick in the draft is 86 now.
Is that what it really is? Jesus Christ.
You didn't realize what do you remember what we gave up for Devontae?
I guess that's true.
It's the first and the second, so that's all we had to give up.
That is still crazy, though. I would have imagined it would have been years of first and seconds.
No, but you know what the funny thing is? The week of, I called it. I said that we were going to get Devontae. You know how I knew? I got the source saying that he had told his agent, "I'm going to be a Raider." Pretty much, he told his. Yeah. Very happy as a Raider. All the mythical unicorn Charger fans, shout up your ass. Stop talking about how J.C. Jackson's going to shut this man down. When I don't understand how you say this.
Fuck did Chargers fans become that gay?
Because, okay, believe it or not, they actually believe this. I don't know how they believe this, but they believe that.
I like Chargers fans better than Chiefs fans.
I mean, I've had their conversation with some Chiefs fans relatively well. I don't know. They're not,
Chargers fans the benefit of the doubt. They live in LA. They're probably stoned out of their minds. They don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but some of them. It's almost like when Denver fans actually believe this, and I don't know how this has happened. I've had multiple Denver fans because I made a post on Devontae at one point, and they were pretty much telling me how they underpaid for Corton's son, right? And we overpaid for Devontae Adams, and how because of Devontae Adams' contract, and the wide range of
stinks.
What?
Cortland Sutton stinks. He's a stinky NFL player.
They told me that he was underrated and that they would rather take their wide receiver core over our wide receiver core. I'm like, okay, you know what? Whatever you believe.
With fucking Drew Lock as your quarterback. Dude, I hate Derek Carr, but Drew fucking Lock.
No.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We're out of the Drew Lock era. Fuck. Fuck.
Okay, but listen. I'm not even.
I hate my life.
I'm not even lying. Like, I'm not even worried about the Broncos, and here's why. Let's be honest.
John Elway's a retard.
Who's on that defense? Like, seriously, though? Like,
that's true.
That front seven is horrendous, and they keep naming Bradley Chubb, who has missed like more than half the games. The guy's missed like more than half his career because
Bradley
of
Chubb should be a porn star. Dude,
you really make some comments. I'm just like, okay, Jesus Christ.
Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Should Bradley Chubb be a porn star? Yes. Oh, here comes the Chubb from Bradley. And he gives you the Chubb. Bradley's Chubb. Good. If anything ever fails for Bradley Chubb, I just saved his fucking career. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, like Bradley Chubb's definitely listening to the stream. He's like, yes, I need to become a porn star.
He better. If he wants to become a fucking millionaire, he better listen. What the fuck are we doing here?
Let's be honest. I really think the Raiders, if they were walking in, they might actually walk all over Denver's defense and rush for like over 100 yards. Like, come on.
Oh, I think it'll be split between each. I think we'll win all 4 in Vegas, win all 3 in Vegas, lose all 3 on the road. I think that'll be the whole fucking season.
I mean, hey man, but I can see a 10-7 season or 11-6 season coming.
You know what I could also see? Like a fucking 2-15 season.
You don't believe that?
No. Unless they draft Matt Corral. If he's there at 87 and they don't draft him, I'm telling you, Will, I will lose my fucking mind.
You do realize, like, the first round, there's like 3 first-round teams involved with him.
That's true. That really fucking need a quarterback.
Like Washington, but they actually no, Washington's actually going to draft the wide receiver. That's as far as I know. So? They want a wide receiver too on the outside. It's not going to be Chris Olave. Because Chris Olave, I don't think he's going to be the guy that's going to get drafted. What if Garrett Wilson went? Oh my god, I wouldn't want to waste. Let's not waste Garrett Wilson's life.
Who the fuck is the quarterback for Washington?
Carson Wentz.
Oh, that's right. Ew. Carson Wentz, more like Carson Wentz.
You know what I really want to see though? I really want to see like Carson Wentz just torch Indianapolis because I can't stand
that. Would be hilarious.
You know why? Because Indianapolis' owner pretty much like put his name in vain. Pretty much, just like talking about he just dissed him so bad.
He's got a cool rock band. Fucking loser.
Hey, you know what the funny thing is? Can you name me the team that Jim Irsay torched pretty much this whole offseason?
I mean, our ears.
Our
ears. He drops music. Have you ever heard any of his music? It's awful.
No, I don't want to hear any of it. But no, he pretty much said he pretty much he dissed the Jaguars franchise. You know what the comical thing of this is?
The Jaguars.
Yeah, you know what the funny thing is though? The Jaguars have a winning record against this guy in 15 years. In the past 15 years.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild. That's actually wild.
In the past 15 years, the Jaguars or the Colts have yet to walk into Jacksonville and beat them. That's right. So I'm just thinking to myself, this is the most comical thing you can do. You're going to diss a team that is winning record against you. How do you do that?
Would you let Trevor Lawrence split your girl in half?
Where does this...
So say, hold on, hear me out. So say you have to witness Trevor Lawrence clean your girl out, but he comes to the Raiders. Would you make that sacrifice?
Fuck no.
You moron. Dude, I'm bringing in orange juice and a towel for when they're done. If it means Trevor
Trevor
Lawrence
Lawrence
is coming to the
isn't better than
Raiders.
Derek Carr. What are you talking about? Bro, you really do hate Derek Carr.
I do hate Derek Carr. I don't know what it is anymore. It's like an irrational hatred, but I don't like Derek Carr anymore.
I'm gonna really be honest with you. Like, I'm gonna like you really are gonna probably come on here and apologize if Derek Carr does have a really good year. I mean, like,
I'll eat shit. I'll eat shit. We'll have to take these clips because then it'll be even funnier. And I'm sure I'll be wrong, but I'm an official Derek Carr hater. I've had it.
I know you are. That's.
No. I watched Jamarcus Russell try to play football. That was rough. Let's sign Kaepernick. Fuck it. Let's throw it all at the wall at this point.
The Seattle Seahawks are. Well, I don't know why they're interested in this guy. No one's interested in this guy. Like, no one wants him. I'll be honest. No. There's no reason he comes back to NFL because he's been out for 4 years?
And there's no reason really I'm actually glad that we brought this up. There's really no reason for him to come back to the NFL because he's probably going to struggle. And I mean, I agree with Kaepernick on a lot of shit. I do like Kaepernick, but there's no reason for him to come back to the NFL. He's already a star, like in the social justice world. He's got that Netflix documentary, which is biased, but he's got it out there, which is a good documentary.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't make sense for him to come into the NFL and struggle when he's already kind of got this following in a sense of that social justice world, whatever it may be. I don't see a reason for him to come back to the NFL and struggle. Like,
no,
don't do it. Like, I have actually a really hot take, but I'll let you get to your point right next. I think he gets into the Hall of Fame. Not for his play, but I do believe Colin Kaepernick will end up in the NFL Hall of Fame.
We'll see. Hall of Fame for what?
I don't know. I think they'll do something. It'll be like the Colin Kaepernick Award, something like that. But like what he did was huge. I think he gets in the Hall of Fame for something like that. It definitely won't be for his play, but I mean, he did take that god-awful fucking 49ers team to the Super Bowl. That team stunk. Best player is Michael Crabtree. Future Raider.
Bro.
I don't see any reason for him to come back.
No, I don't think he does either. No team's really interested in him. Like, Pete Carroll talked about it, but like, let's be honest, there's no way Pete Carroll's like, yeah, I want Colin Kaepernick of all guys.
Well, who do they have right now? Bring back Matt Flynn.
You know what the funny thing is? The guy that they have,
Matt Flynn.
It's the guy you named before you named the real Denver quarterback. It's Drew Lock.
My boy Drew Lock.
My boy. Hey, you know what? Hey, I got a real hot take that people don't like, but like Darren Waller has a chance to not be a Raider depending on what he wants in 2023.
Ooh.
Because as far as I know, you know why we're interested in all these receiving tight ends?
Because we don't know what we're doing.
Well, we're looking to because I think they know
that he's leaving.
Well, because with Darren Waller, right? He's 31 now, and he signed with someone. I can't remember who it was, but they pretty much there's a chance that they're gonna really want or request a lot of money with it. And sure. I wouldn't even like hate and I don't know if you've actually watched any of this guy, Isaiah Likely, 22 years old out of Coastal Carolina. He's a really good receiving tight end. So, and I'd say 1 year.
Carolina.
What?
Coastal Carolina.
Yes,
that's a real place.
Yeah, apparently that's real college. I figured out about that a while back.
Aren't they like the Cox? No, that's South Carolina.
The Gamecocks? Yeah, that's South Carolina.
Yeah, go Cox. Go Peacocks. St. Peter's.
But this guy is 6'4", 245 pounds.
Okay.
He's super fast. I think it was like I'm trying to look where it is. What is RAS? The fuck? Because like it has his name, it has his height, weight, and then it says RAS, which is 5'3". What the fuck?
I was gonna say reach, but that reach doesn't have a fucking S in it there, moron.
I'm gonna look this up.
Please. Is it something we should get, or is it something weird?
What's that? Let's see here.
Yeah. Is it something obvious, or is it something stupid?
Relative athletic score.
What?
It ranks how athletic really you are on a scale 1 to 10. I don't know. I'm not going to. It aggregates all combine pro day measurables into a single number on a 10-point scale. Does an outstanding job identifying the best athletes in the class given. So apparently he's about an average athlete, I guess, as a tight end. And a 6'4",
Yes, yeah, if it's 0 to 10. That's weird.
Oh, and their last name is the Chanticleers. I don't. What is the Chanticleer?
That sounds like a cult.
Yes, I'm in the cult. Hey, he had the most forced missed tackles as a tight end, so he forces a lot of missed tackles.
Or we just pay Darren Waller and we don't worry about fucking drafting a tight end.
So, do you want to pay Darren Waller what Travis Kelce is getting paid?
Me personally, no, I don't want to pay any of these fuckheads.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, okay, I would honestly be okay. Is this guy in 10 games put up 59 receptions, 912 yards, and 12 touchdowns? So he had a really good year. I'm saying, like, imagine him after 1 year under Darren Waller. Let's be honest. Could he really do any worse than fucking Foster Moreau? Do you remember Foster Moreau's games without Darren Waller?
I genuinely despise Foster Moreau. Not as a person. I'm sure he's a great guy.
But he sucks
at
football.
That guy cannot play football.
I would be fine with his replacement.
Yeah.
Can we take his replacement, please? You know what? And make this a thing. Make it happen. Jacob Hollister, make the fucking roster over Foster Moreau.
How about Matt Corral? Make him play tight end.
I mean, like, Jacob Hollister, right? And we love blocking tight ends in this game. Jacob Hollister is a better tight end than Foster Moreau at blocking.
I think anyone who has 2 functioning arms is a better blocker than Foster Moreau.
Maybe even a better catcher. Like, I'm sorry.
Maybe if you have 1 functioning arm, you might be better.
0 function arm, just like.
Wow, Jesus Christ, Will. Dude, I don't think you needed to double down.
This is horrible. This show went horrible. He's like, you think?
Fuck Foster Moreau. Paraplegic fuckhead.
I can't believe I made the noise. I was like,
you doubled down. He tripled down, technically, but. I mean,
okay,
I'm literally joke last night on the live about Will Smith literally listening to like his neighbor cleaning his wife out and slamming her head against the wall.
He would probably like that. Let's not do that.
That was the rapid fire question, dude. Oh, were you there for that? I don't think you were.
No, I wasn't.
You missed rapid fire before you get to your point.
Yep. Okay.
I wish you were there for this one because this one probably would have made you lose your mind.
Oh.
So we're doing rapid fire. It's a bunch of stupid questions. Oh, if you had $1 million and this and that. And I was like, I would pay to smash Jada Smith and make Will Smith watch.
Just have him like in a chair just watching you smash her?
Yeah. And then I'd look at him and be like, yo, Will Smith, make a joke, comedian.
Just walk up and whack him across. Walk up with your meat and slap across the face.
Exactly. Like, fucking make a joke, Mr. Funny Guy. Neither here nor there. So we're doing these stupid questions. Like, so I've got one. Would you rather be in the room? So you're Will Smith. Would you rather be in the room next to Jada as she's getting stretched out by your neighbor, or in her head is bouncing off the wall and that's all you can hear? Or would you rather bring in refreshments when your neighbor is done cleaning out your wife and you bring in like the towel, you clean everything up, you bring him some OJ and eggs, I think I'd rather listen to
it. So I've actually I kind of zoned you out there because I did a mock draft earlier and I had to pull it up. I couldn't find it, but I found it.
I'm sure dog shit. You've gone soft, dude. I bet it's dog shit. You're a Clippers sympathizer.
No, I'm not. But
yeah, you are. You are.
We didn't take a quarterback, and this. Did you hear about that though? This team wants to get a young quarterback for the after like this. As far as I know, the
Jets.
There we go. I say it likely. We need. I really think we need that like replacement just in case. Like, there's been the reports that he wants a big contract, and like, I'm not really willing to pay him $15 million when you're paying Darren Waller $28 million and you're paying Hunter Renfrow possibly 8 to 11. And I'm fine with that. Give Hunter Renfrow his money. I think he's young. He's 25. Why not pay him? I'd rather pay him over Darren Waller, who's 31.
That's true. I would agree with that.
I'll take Zach Tom out of Wake Forest, offensive tackle. Please replace Brandon Parker after year one. Please.
Is Wake Forest a real place?
It's in the ACC with Clemson and
No, I know where it is conference-ly. Is it a real geographical place?
I don't know where it is.
I don't think so.
I don't know where they play. I don't know.
You show me the woke forest. You show me.
We need another guard too. I'm taking Jamar Salyer out of Georgia.
Georgia, I like. Now we're getting into real places.
Yeah. Now we're going to Stanford with this Thomas Booker. Now, the reason I select him was he's a big guy and his the RAS we kind of looked up.
Not a real stat.
No, I mean, I guess for athleticism. For 1 to 10, he
ranks we need it to be. If it fits our narrative, it'll be a real stat.
I mean, he looked up. I mean, he's pretty athletic for a big guy, defensive tackle that can run, stop, and that's kind of what we run here. So
it's true.
Also, I mean, are we really going to have Jonathan Hankins in here for the next 10 years? No, we're not. So. 21-year-old D tackle, let's be honest, very athletic, can run, stop. I mean, and let's be honest, he might actually produce as a pass rusher with this defensive front seven. So,
do you think? So Stanford seems like a pretty stuck-up school. Do you think the chicks put out at that college? I don't think they put out. So taking that pick, that's a hungry man. Like, he hasn't been laid in a hot minute. Like, this motherfucker went through the college experience and didn't see any puss. So he's going to be hungry for a Super Bowl, dude.
He might actually try and fuck one of our cheerleaders, though.
We don't have the best. We don't have the best.
I don't know.
Who do you think has the best? Not going to lie, Rams cheerleader is pretty cute.
Not going to lie, I don't pay attention to their cheerleaders, so...
Attaboy. What a king. You hear that, babe? Rams cheerleaders are the hottest.
I'm going to fuck all of them.
I will.
Hey,
cute. LA,
I'll be honest, the next guy I took kind of replaces Deron Harmon after year one.
Please be a real college.
Joshua Williams, safety.
Out of?
Fayetteville State.
What the fuck?
Hey, he's nice. Wait, not him.
You're picking community colleges.
Hey, you know what the funny thing is about this guy?
His college?
He started at wide receiver, and they had too many receivers on the depth chart that they want, and they thought because he's what is that relative? Like,
wow, that was a bomb of a fucking defense, dude.
No, I'm thinking, like, okay, for a safety to be 6'2", 200 pounds, is that like small compared to other guys or big?
He's not from a real place.
Who cares? He can play.
Me.
Hey, okay, let's be honest. if you look back on the Patriots draft history,
they take white guys from Rutgers. That's all it is.
Hey, they take guys who have a lot to prove. And those guys, you know why they succeed? They prove a lot in a really good system. Just saying. This is a really good system we run. And also, can we make a point to never have Jonathan Abram play safety coverage, please?
Oh, never again. Please fucking never again. If you want somebody to play safety for coverage, I'll do it for way fucking less money and be way fucking better than the disaster that is.
You tell me who to guard, and I will guard them.
I'll try. Unlike Jonathan Abram, who's like,
are you going to get mossed by a fullback though?
No, because I will insult the fullback. I'll be like,
no, as they're running with you, you're just like, I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend when you get out of this game.
Of course. I'll be like, yo, your girlfriend has some tasty titty milk.
They make them like, just make some milk noises.
He's just gonna stop right in his track. Pick 6, right there to the house. Like, yo, I've never tried it, but I wouldn't either, dude. That shit.
You're like, your girlfriend's stomach sounded like macaroni and cheese last night.
Talk your shit, King. Talk your shit.
Hey, also,
I would do it.
The last guy picked out of Alabama.
Ooh, I like this one. Instead of fucking wherever the fuck fake college you just made up for some dude who probably doesn't exist.
Christopher Allen.
I swear to God, if they take Christopher Allen, I'll shoot myself right in the fucking head.
Wait, what?
Correct.
Wait, I didn't know what you said. You said what?
If they take your fake guy from Fayetteville fake college, I will blast myself in the head.
Hey, I mean, he's only a sophomore, too. He was only a sophomore, so he's like 21.
Did you know sophomore has the word homo in it? And that's what I think of that pick. That is a real homophobic pick. Or it's a progressive pick.
How did this guy survive until the 7th round in this mock? Because the guy apparently led the SEC this past year and tackles for loss and had like 8 sacks added on.
Isn't the SEC like dog shit? Aren't they a basketball conference now?
So relative to football, I mean, it's probably one of the tougher conferences with like defense at least. I mean, hey, it's not the Big 12 with defense. You know, if you pay attention to the Big 12, they are pretty absolute shit.
I like the Pac-12. Pac-12 is fun to watch. It's dog shit, but it's so fun to watch.
I'll be honest, Denzel Perryman might not even start this year.
Good. I've had it with him too. That's a name I've had it with him.
Actually, I wrote some names down for guys that I don't think are going to return to this team after year 1.
Good. Please, for the love of Christ, hit me with some I want to hear.
Well, for one,
Derek Carr. Oh, Cleveland Farrell. Get him the fuck out of here. I have had it. That was a number 4 pick. I think we should be stripped of first-round picks for the next 5 years just for taking that fuckhead. When you look at all of the people who were on that fucking board when he was taken at number 4.
I think we had a worse pick, and that's only because we missed out on. We missed out on Tre'Davious White, just so you know. We took Uriah Conley. We took him early, like I think it was like 15 or 16, and we could have taken Tre'Davious White. Early. Wait, Jair Alexander was also in there. Those are 2 nice corners, okay? I don't think Jonathan Abram.
Fine corners. Who?
Jonathan Abram.
It's fine.
Denzel Perryman's gone after year 1. After this, why did I say year 1? I mean like this year, whatever. Darren Waller. Those are 4 names I threw out.
Hurts, but you can recover.
Yeah, as long as you get a replacement that isn't going to request $15 million.
Bring in Gronk. Fuck it.
He's also not committed to football, so.
God no, isn't he like in the WWE?
Is he? I don't know.
Yeah, fucking good for him. He should be WWE champion if he's in the WWE. What are we doing here?
Also, another guy I really talked about last night on the stream was Justin Ross.
That sounds like a made-up person.
Clemson? Do you not remember that guy? The speedster? You even said... This man like completely forgot about Justin Ross.
I'm telling you, when I tell you, I am so checked out of everything besides the Masters. I'm telling you, after next week, I'll be back on my shit. But this week, I have no interest in anything else.
Nah, but we need a Henry Ruggs replacement without like being the Henry Ruggs. Sorry.
I have a really cool idea for somebody the Raiders should draft, and I don't think I've ever brought this up before.
Hit me with it.
Matt Corral.
It's not gonna happen. Sadly, it's not gonna happen.
No, but if like I say it enough, maybe it does. Something like that.
Actually, you know what the mind is? I brought up Cleveland Ferrell, but he's been thrown in trade talks because this team did mention they want to add a third-round pick. And if you hadn't paid attention, the Packers last year were interested in trading a third-round pick for Cleveland Ferrell, possibly. They were talking about it. Well, because he's a young defensive end, and let's be honest,
That's fair.
Let's be honest, their defensive ends are Preston Smith. And let's be honest, Preston Smith, they just paid $15 million a year. Tell me, how did Preston Smith get $15 million? The guy hasn't produced in 4 years, and hey, we're gonna give you money.
I would take way less to look like a traffic cone out there if that's the case. I could have saved the Packers a good buck. $1 million, and I'll look like a fucking traffic barrel for you.
What do you want? $1 million for 5 years? I'm trying. You're like, no, I'm fine, Tim. I'm taking $1 million per year, motherfucker.
Well, maybe I gotta test the free agency waters. Maybe one game I don't want to play like traffic barrel, and I go out and I fuck around and get a sack. Who do you think takes Matt Corral though? Realistically, who takes Matt Corral? Because that's my boy.
See, it comes down to the fact like who really like needs a quarterback. Like you think about it, like
are the Jets?
They have Zach Wilson. They're kind of. I mean, he
didn't Zach Wilson like diddle kids or something?
I don't think so.
Oh no, I just think he went to BYU and he looks like a douchebag. Whoops.
I hate Zach Wilson too. So
like such a fucking asshole. He looks like a douchebag.
He does a little. I'll be honest. Seattle apparently doesn't want to take a quarterback anymore. They want a corner, so. Yeah.
Does Pete Carroll have dementia? Like, is he dying? What?
The Falcons.
Oh.
They have Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, take Matt Corral. Take it from me. Take Matt Corral.
Did you see the contract he got?
No. Don't do this to me. I hate when you do this. Don't fucking do this to me. Is it gonna make me sick?
Well, I can bring it up for you, actually. I think it was like 3 years they paid him for.
But you won't fucking pay Matt. Oh, Will, don't piss me off. You always do this. You're always like, oh, and you want to hear the contract? And then it makes me sick. I swear to God, if you make me sick with the fucking Atlanta Falcons deciding to pay Marcus Mariota over Matt Ryan.
This might make you sick to your stomach. It was a 2-year, $19 million deal. Do you want to fight the owner of the Falcons?
You employed Matt Ryan. And you pay Marcus Mariota?
The Falcons
left.
The Falcons, the Panthers are the next team to mention. They might take a quarterback.
Ooh! If the Panthers take my boy. Ooh!
I actually got another really good position. Say Matt Corral falls right to the early.
Which he will. He will.
He just had one second round, right?
Game and I'm on the bandwagon.
You know where I kind of want him to fall to?
Where?
pick 34 with the Lions. They have a great O-line. Imagine him on a great O-line to start out his career with, right?
Okay.
You have Amon-Ra St. Brown. Let's be honest, he just produced pretty well last year.
St. Brown.
DJ Chark
stays healthy. A stud this year.
DJ Hawkinson.
Oh. Ooh, okay. Yeah. That's a reliable. That's a Waller-like.
Number 2, they take. I want them to take Aiden Hutchinson because he's from their state, so why not take the guy? And he's one of the best. I mean, he's probably the best end in this.
Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt.
Now, Lions, listen to me closely. Don't fuck this pickup and take fucking Trayvon Walker, you fucking idiots. What is this hype with Trayvon Walker? The fucking fag's probably a late second fucking round pick. Why is he going to the 4? No. I've seen some mock drafts. This guy's number 4 overall to the Jets. Why would the Jets take Trayvon Walker? You know what I heard? You know what I heard from someone? A Georgia fan. You know what? You know what I heard from a Georgia fan? He has a ton of potential. So do other players too, motherfucker.
Fair. Dude, it's the Jets. You can't fucking get up in arms about the Jets, dude.
Hey, you know what? I really think they're going to probably take that safety out of Notre Dame, though.
I would never take any player out of Notre Dame ever in my life.
I mean, it was the best safety in this class.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not taking any Notre Dame players. When has Notre Dame done anything? They get there because, like, holy shit and cult stuff.
Oh, Calais Campbell, what?
You know who's better than him? Matt Corral. I actually like that, though. Matt Corral to the Lions is a sneaky good pick.
Imagine
any others?
They have 2, 32, and 34. So at 32, I'm saying that what I'm saying is at 32, give him another weapon.
Yeah. So
now
they have 32,
34, and then like they have another pick before 50. They have like a bunch.
Shit. Okay, yeah. So yeah, 32, definitely take him. Yeah, 34. If he's there, do you grab Corral?
Actually, you know what? Draft Corral at 32, and here's why I say this, right?
Ooh.
Here's the thing. You want that 5th-year option on your quarterback. You do. So
especially if you're Detroit.
Yeah. So say take Corral at 32 and then 34, give him the best weapon available. Honestly, I'll take. I would say this, right? On the outsides, you put Christian Watson alongside, who's a 6'4", 226 as far as I know, and he ran a 4.38 40. So that wasn't bad. Put him alongside Amon-Ra St. Brown on the outside, and then DJ Chark in the slot with TJ Hawkinson. That's a pretty good team.
That is a team that can win you football games.
Now, I'm not even obligated to this, right?
Okay.
Say you can trade 2 and another later round pick to the Jets and get 4 and 10. Why not take 2 top 10 picks? Why not? Right. And then you actually, at number 10, take a receiver there maybe. Even one of the better receivers, like Chris Olave. I would not hate if Chris Olave and Matt Corral played together. I would not hate it.
No. God, no. And, I mean, Detroit's turning it around. That narrative in Detroit is turning around, dude. They used to be a laughingstock.
So say they nail
that shit around, dude. They're not a laughingstock.
No, they're not. You know what? Probably crazy. But if the Green Bay Packers don't do anything amazing to me, like if they don't get a receiver, they're not winning that division.
They're not winning that division. I agree.
Now, I've been called crazy for that. But you know what? You can suck my dick. I don't care. What is Aaron Rodgers going to throw to? Fucking Alan Lazard?
Make a shitty vaccine joke.
I will be honest, though. I walked into it because I follow a Green Bay Packer fan. I didn't even realize this guy went live, so I was like, okay, let me hear what he's talking about. He called Alan Lazard Charizard. He said Aaron Rodgers' number one weapon is fucking Charizard out here. Oh no.
Yo, that's so good.
Oh no. Yeah.
Fuck, that's gonna have to stick. Oh my god.
It's Aaron Rodgers to Charizard.
Is that a fucking Charizard?
Oh my god, Charizard flies down the field. Hey, you know what? And that joke works because you know what? He does run pretty fast. He's pretty fast. So, oh my god, we have Charizard running down the field.
I do like him. But Kirk Cousins is a weirdo who will steal games for the Vikings. We've seen that multiple times. He'll steal wins for the Vikings.
I'll be honest. I like
Lions are
Dan.
hungry.
I like Dan Campbell.
I do too.
And tell me why. I kind of like him more than Matt LaFleur after that playoff game.
He just cares more, it feels like.
Did you see? Wait a minute. Did you see Matt LaFleur's did you look at that in the game against the 49ers? Did you know he didn't have one hand he didn't have one handoff to his running backs in that second half. They didn't run the ball. They were trying to pass the ball the whole game.
I mean, he got Rodgers. I can't really knock him for that one.
I mean, but you have Aaron Jones, who just had 50 yards in he did have a really good first half. And you have A.J. Dillon, too? You don't run the ball behind that O-line?
I mean...
Okay, wait a minute. Actually, as far as I know, it was actually they had maybe 2 or 3 handoffs, and they went to the back.
That's true. Yeah, it was.
And the starter was not hurt. So my question is, you know what even conflicts me more? This guy played like a top 10 running back, and he didn't get involved at all. He didn't get involved at all in this NF. They didn't involve him in the game. He was wide open a lot.
Yeah.
And instead, they were thrown into triple coverage with Devontae multiple times. I caught them doing that multiple times. I get Devontae is great. I get it. He is very great. But why throw in the triple coverage when you can run for 4 to 5 yards?
Of course.
I mean, I get they barely lost that game. But if they take more time off that clock and they actually get closer and they actually get yards, because I'm pretty sure that's what you're in the NFL to do, get some yards,
Sure.
Maybe that's just me, to call out Matt LaFleur for being a dickhead and a stupid idiot. But dude, I don't see Matt Corral to the Lions. Make that shit happen.
I like that. That one makes the most sense. I do like that one. I don't want him in Washington.
I like the O-line he's got there, too. They got, like we saw the O-line. It's a top 10 O-line in the NFL. Yeah. I mean, God, I would rather...
Keep him safe and he'll be good. Keep him... And again, I'm basing this 1,000% off that bowl game that he had where he threw 4 touchdowns and looked fucking amazing.
Why can't the Raiders have, a great O-line like the Lions? If we had the Lions O-line, let's be honest, Derek Carr would...
Be a Derek Carr fan instead of a Derek Carr hater.
Well, okay, let's be honest. You look back on his whole career up to this point, let's be honest. Has he really had great amount of time to actually throw the ball? There's been a lot of play action times where I just look, and there's a D lineman in his face. I'm like, bro, why is he in his face as soon as he gets away from the running back? Give him some time. And I really think Josh Jacobs, I said this last night on stream, I said he can put up 1,400 yards easily in this offense if he stays healthy, plays every game. And did you realize he had 1,200 yards his rookie year? And that was with a worse O-line than he has now. Just saying.
This is true.
Now, hey, I like what we have on offense. I want to see this team actually do something. So if they, don't fail us this season, and we can go, I really think our ceiling is 12-5.
I feel like that's wishful. Give me 1 second. I think 12-5 is wishful.
I'll be honest though. You look at it. We improved much more than most teams did, so. Damn. I have
12-5 feels wishful.
I have Dude, every post I have. What's man called the Baltimore Ravens, the Baltimore Gavens? Why? Why do that?
Dude, at least give an effort.
250. Every post I have, pretty much outside of 2 posts, have 150 plus likes. I'm like, what the fuck? This account blew up. I can't wait. I really can't wait for the season. And actually, I'm gonna go through the schedule with you right now, though. Because you want to know about it. I mean, outside of the Raiders, 2022. Fucker. Did she text me that? What the fuck? Carl! Okay, we have Jacksonville. You're like, okay, whatever. Outside of our division, we have Jacksonville, Houston, Indianapolis, Seattle, New England, New Orleans, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, the Rams, Arizona, and San Fran at home. By the way, San Fran's at home. I actually want to. I want to go to the game, but that's gonna be like World War III. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try not to. Hey, you know what? Can a 49er fan do anything worse than a Cleveland Brown fan did and bark at me? I went to the Cleveland Brown game.
Probably not.
I went to the Cleveland Brown game and Raider game, and like when you know how when they took the lead at one point, when they took the lead with that field goal, this man turns around and looks at me. He's like, he barked at me once. I'm like, I'm sorry. Let me clear my ears. I'm sorry. Did you just bark at me?
Like, let me gather my bearings. What the fuck just happened?
Hey, and this one guy behind me, all he hears, what the actual fuck? I'm like, my thoughts exactly.
Like, I feel the same.
But I'll be honest. Our winnable games, right? I say 3-3 when they're within our division.
I agree with that.
I think we personally beat Jacksonville, Houston, Indianapolis, because we have their number every year. I say we beat Seattle, New England, New Orleans, maybe, and Pittsburgh. I'll say Pittsburgh because we have their number every year in Heinz Field, and we're going to Heinz Field again. I don't know why we go back to Heinz Field.
Fucking shitty stadium.
And I think our losses are, 3 in the division.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say the Rams and Tennessee. I think those are 2 of our games that we lose. Like, I'll say those 2 games. I mean, we might beat Tennessee. I don't know.
The Pats have our number. I see a loss to the Pats.
We'll see. I mean, but again, let's be honest, though. Like, have we really ever had a competitive roster like we do now? Outside 2016. 16 was good.
Last year. Derek Carr is supposed to be that dude. Everyone loves Derek Carr. He's supposed to be that
if you look at that season, right? That was an MVP season. You know what? That was the best team we had.
Oh, I don't blame Carr for 16. I blame Carr for after 16.
I mean, he's also had 2016.
His best year.
I mean, it was his best year, but he also had his best line.
True, that is fair.
This past year, you lose your wide receiver 1, and let's be honest, no one stepped up. No,
God.
Everyone. I mean, well, okay, wait. I'm gonna give it to Hunter Renfrow. He did step up. He was the only guy that did step up.
There was a part of me that thought for a second you might have been like, oh, Zay Jones played pretty good football, and I was about to fucking lose my mind.
No, Zay Jones was ass, and I'm thankful that he's gone because he just – did you see the contract yet?
God, I hope not. I hope he gets fucking sent to the moon or something.
He got a 3-year, $30 million deal. Yeah. Hey, guess who paid him?
Jacksonville.
Yes, Jacksonville paid him that big ass contract. Guess what? You know what the sad thing is?
At least they have a good professional wrestling company or something.
Oh, this one was recently down there. Hey man, if we beat LA, if we beat the
Not gonna
Rams,
happen.
I mean, I don't know. You can't say
No. I know you can't say never, but in a realistic
Let's be
sense.
honest. Let's be honest though, right? The NFL nowadays, you can't really say anything's guaranteed. Let's be honest. That the NFL nowadays, I don't. You know what? I say that to the full extent because I don't even pay attention to strength of schedule because let's be honest, on a week to week basis, you can lose to any team. Like a team can have like one win, and they're like, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna go kick." Like the Jets, a few years back when they were playing like Dallas, who had like one loss on the season, and they just like whooped the shit out of them, and they had one win on the season. Like, I mean, dude, that to me was like, okay, wait a minute. The NFL is just so unpredictable. Now, like I said, I mean, if Carr has actual time, right, and I'm if that happens, if this O line doesn't want to play like actual dog shit, but we do have a better O line coach who's done wonders to every O line that he's actually pretty much gone with. People want to bring up how Tom Cable is still all right, but I'm like, no, his name was all right, but his coaching ability was not.
Which is fair.
He kind of back in the day, he was probably one of the best O-line coaches. He probably was, and I'll give him that. But nowadays, he's kind of like, hey, I'm better off in a retirement home than on a fucking.
Correct. It's the same thing that's happening in Seattle. Pete Carroll should be chewing gum in a retirement home instead of on the sideline.
The fact of the matter is, the moment I saw that he wanted to actually draft a DB in the first round over a quarterback. Now, I will be honest, they still have a pretty shitty O-line, and I'm actually okay if they don't take a quarterback because why kill another quarterback's career when you can just save another one?
For the tickets, baby.
You know who they're really interested in, though? Derek Stingley.
I don't think that's a real person.
Out of LSU.
That's not a real place. Dude, LSU has some hot fucking cheerleaders.
He's like, I've been watching them for years, but not really paying attention to them. When they pulled the chicks, I just start beating my meat.
Big fucking titties. You hear that, babe?
I got some big titties.
Oh, dude. LSU cheerleader gets. Mwah. LSU's up there. LSU's up there for hot cheerleaders. UCLA. University of Miami. Go Hurricanes. They got some babes.
He's like, I'm paying attention to the colleges that actually have like cheerleaders that are hot.
Duh. Don't fucking cap on the stream. Don't go red light Will here where you start capping. You see these colleges, you're like, oh, Miami, Florida State. Florida State kind of has some of the weird ones. I'm trying to think. Oh, Texas Longhorns. Some
I don't pay attention. I'll be honest, I don't pay really attention to Texas. They're pretty shitty.
Arizona ain't bad, but I mean, they just like touch themselves with cactuses all day. So
aren't they like the college that's like has like 2 wins in the past like 5 years? Like,
I don't give a fuck as long as you got big fucking double wing ducks. I could care less. Your team could stink at whatever sport as long as you're waving them pom poms, baby girl.
And as long as as long as the camera shows you, I'm fine.
Oh, you better be camera material, baby girl. I'm paying a lot of money for my cable. I pray to see a paying? I don't fucking know. It's like $120. Shit's fraudulent, but the girl loves reality TV, and so do I because it gives me podcast content. But that's neither here nor there.
I honestly cannot wait for Dan Snyder's to come out. Like when that Foley breaks out,
dude.
Did you see that cheerleader came out a while back actually?
Yes, I've been on this story, Will, for months.
I know you cannot wait for everything. Just be like, yeah. Well, also he's apparently not selling. Apparently, he's not been selling all the tickets he's supposed to. So,
real? I did not know that. That is the first domino.
Actually, apparently, if he is caught with this, he loses pretty much all rights to the team. He might have to sell the team immediately right there. And you cannot wait for that. Now, let me grab something because you're sitting here,
Well, I've been on this story, attaboy. I've been on this story for months. Once the first domino falls and he sells any inch of that fucking team, he is guilty.
Did you know also Denver's getting sold soon?
I could believe that, but not for the connections of being a fucking douchebag. I think people just hate John Elway because he's a douchebag. Like,
Apparently,
of a person. You know who else is a wicked douchebag?
Who?
Joe Montana. Wicked douche.
I'm trying to think. Dude, this has been a very interesting offseason, though. I cannot, like, when is the draft? Isn't that like in 3 weeks, 2 weeks?
The draft hasn't happened yet.
No, that's like 2 weeks.
Dude, I've been so sucked into the Masters. It's all I can watch, dude. I love the Masters. Like, tomorrow we're golfing, and we're literally bringing a laptop so we can watch the Masters in one of our golf carts.
So, the draft is the 28th through the 30th.
Of April?
Yeah, this month.
Dude, shouts to 420. Isn't that what they say? I'll be celebrating 420. I'll be golfing. Who do you think wins the Masters? Give me your pick.
I don't even know.
Just throw a name out there, please, because I'm going to clip
Boy,
it.
McEnroe. No shit.
Dude, oh, that was
what?
my boy. I love Rory. He's having a rough weekend.
He is?
I love Rory. He's having...
Wait a minute. Okay, actual question.
Tiger had a good Thursday. Opening round, he was good.
Oh, he's
Second round, he was kind of mid.
How's he doing in life? Didn't he have like the accident 3 years ago?
Yes. He looked pretty rough today. He was limping around today. Did not look good.
Uh-oh. Tomorrow we're going to see a withdrawal. No shit.
I mean, when you look back at
does that ever really happen, though, at the Masters, though, like a withdrawal?
No. And so it would make sense for it to be Tiger.
Yeah, he's... At this point, isn't he like 47?
48. 48. So my buddy asked me how old I thought Tiger was, and I was like 68. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? It's like, I just think everyone's older. I almost went that way, but I was like, no, I can't. It's like, that'll make me look like a douche. I was like, 68 sounds good. 48. He had a rough day today. Rory had a rough day. Scotty Scheffler's leading. I almost want to start the rumor that Scotty Scheffler diddles kids just because he looks like such a kid diddler.
You could just make the rumor about Patrick Mahomes. Like,
oh, that's true too. That's true too. I'll even one up you. I'll one up you. Brittany Mahomes diddles kids. Everyone would be on board for that.
This probably isn't one upping you, but like, how about Justin Herbert? Jesus.
Oh, Justin Herbert's a stud. My girl loves Justin Herbert.
He's a stud, but some Charger fans say he's like top 5. I'm like, no, stop.
No, not top 5 yet.
I'll give him top 10.
He's
but
good.
Like,
he's fucking good.
It's almost like Cowboy fans. Like, I cannot stand their fan base. Like, there's like every year, I just can't stand their fan base more and more. Like, there was a Charger fan.
Worse and worse.
Oh no, a Dallas fan that told me that Dak.
I like Dak.
I like him, but until you start saying this dumbass shit, saying that he's over Patrick Mahomes, I'm just kind of like, okay, come on.
He's not.
I wouldn't. I'll be honest with like. I said this, and I said this the other night. I stand on this. Dak Prescott with the last year Raiders, they would have been worse. Dak isn't a leader like Derek Carr, so this team would have fell apart. If you think about that, Come on. The only reason this team continued, the only reason this team made the playoffs, they had a fucking leader.
What did you say?
I said Dak Prescott on this team last year when we lost the head coach and everyone, right?
Sure.
And let's be honest, Dak has never had a terrible O-line like Derek Carr has had. I said we would have been worse than 10-7. Think about that, though. Has Dak ever had a bad team like Derek Carr, though? Has he ever had an O-line that cannot block for their life dependent on it? Has he ever had wide receiver one Zay fucking Jones? Let's be honest. The level of talent that Dak has had and has unsuccessfully won with, like, that's pretty bad.
Do you know what Dak isn't afraid to do? Move the pocket.
I mean, Derek Carr can move out of the pocket. He's not afraid. What? Where do you want him to go?
No, son. Keep it a buck. Since he's taken that injury, he has been much more passive in moving the pocket.
He doesn't have to all the time. Why would he have to move if they? I mean, come on. Let's be honest though. Come on, let's keep this real, right? A lot of those times, where is he going to go? Because if he runs outside, right, he goes backward, and the guy's right there. Why would he go towards him? This whole lineup, right, will have, and I still believe this, right? Andre James is going to only continue to get better. I think he's going to be top. He's already ranked in the top 10 centers, so he's only got room to continue to grow. He's 23.
Sure.
Why not?
I agree.
People keep mentioning when we had the pick 22, why not draft Tyler Linderbaum? And the reason I said no was Tyler Linderbaum is a center, and so is Andre James. And why would you replace Andre James?
Who would be good at 22?
If we still had the pick.
Correct. You know who would be a good pick there?
Matt Corral. You're gonna say
correct.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have happened.
I know, because we're retarded.
I don't really see a reason to draft a quarterback this year, though. I think we draft a quarterback later, like when we actually feel like we're going to move on and like actually look. Because this team is built, like the team that we're kind of building.
Sure. I just think Carl.
Do you realize with all the contracts, do you realize why there's like the contracts don't really extend after 3 years? Because Devontae's does extend after 3 years
in the NFL.
Because, well, I mean, they have a team option after 3 years, so it's And so the reason that they're building for the next 3 years is because they want to win in these next 3 years and then see where they are in 3 years. They're going to reevaluate where they are in 3 years, right? But the team, which I don't even know how long Dave and Josh are here, but I don't care. As long as they bring winning football.
Josh is 5, I think.
It was 5?
That sounds right. I don't like that signing one bit.
Which one?
McDaniels.
We'll see.
If he brings the best option. What?
If you want to bring winning football, he's gotten better under. I mean, he did just have one of the best coaches of all time. You know,
he pulled the ultimate Brandon Brooks of the Wrap It Up podcast move. I'm gonna come and coach you, Indianapolis Colts. I'm sick. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna cancel on you. The amount of times I've done that on dates.
Wait, what?
He's gonna dip on us. I don't buy this. I don't buy this one bit.
If he doesn't dip and he brings when he, jeez, that was a lot of smoke. He just kept coming. I'm like, how much is there?
You can't justify it. You can. That shit came out of your nose like a fucking. You can't justify it. You lost that one. We should finish the podcast in accents. What is a non-racist accent you think we could do? Maybe Scottish.
No, I will be honest. If he brings winning football,
or if he brings winning football,
if we make the playoffs, we need a live stream that game.
Or if he makes the play,
no, let's think about that. Like you and me will come back on here.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Hell. Before the playoffs even start, we're going to come on here and cuss everyone out who said we weren't going to make the playoffs.
That's true. I'm one of those people.
Wait a minute. Did you see what Colin Cowherd said?
Oh, don't tell me you're listening to Cowherd, dude, and you're not listening.
Well, no, I got this sent to me. Okay. And so teams he had making the playoffs over the Raiders, over the Raiders as an internal team, you know, were the Steelers. Okay.
Colts.
Come on. I don't know.
Nah,
again, let's move forward. Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
No, he said we were between the record this year of 7-10 or 8-9. I'm like, bro, what?
I have us at 9-8, so.
Okay, we had an interim coach who, I'm sorry, he kind of looked brainless. Let's be honest, he kind of looked
He
brainless.
also looked like he belonged in the Godfather movie.
This guy is now on the Packers. I forgot about that. He is on the Packers now, coaching.
Yeah, good for him. I'm sure his wife loves living in Green Bay, Wisconsin over Las Vegas, Nevada. Sorry, babe.
Okay, how about this question? Who do you want to see week 1? You know,
ideally,
yeah.
Ideally, I'd like to push the 49ers shit in.
Oh yeah, week 1, push them in.
Their fans are so annoying. We get it. You guys
I
are
actually
cool.
I want like a week 9 to 10 primetime game against the Chargers or something.
No, I don't want any primetime. I would love no primetime games for the rest of the year because living in Massachusetts, anytime the Raiders are in primetime and they shit their fucking pants like they normally do on primetime, I don't hear the end of it.
What happened week 18?
Well,
and week 1.
Week 1, you
how does that
have to watch your mouth on week 1.
What do you mean?
You can't go planting the flag on week 1 because every single week you lose after that, you are the laughing stock.
I mean, we lit the torch. I was pretty okay with seeing that. I actually, what the fuck happened? Jesus, chair. I'd be okay with the Titans.
Titans would be fun. I don't really want to play the Titans. I want to play the Jets.
I say the Titans because let's be honest, Derrick Henry is a momentum back. He doesn't start off week 1 ever good. He's never good on week 1.
Are we really doing Derrick Henry slander here on April 9th?
I'm not slandering. I'm telling you the truth. Is it a lie? Have you ever seen this man perform well on week 1? Let's be honest. He's a momentum back, and that's not disrespectful. I still think.
But it's Derrick Henry.
He's the best back in football. I'm not disrespecting, but he's a momentum back. That's all I gotta say.
All it takes is one little juke, and then we lose that game by 14 points because he took one to the house 78 fucking yards.
His O-line, though, I think got worse. They're pretty bad. That O-line's like, it's pretty bad. It also has, it also kind of has like the Cleveland Browns effect, and it's in effect to inability to stay healthy.
That's Do you think Baker Mayfield at this point is like cleaning out thoughts in Cleveland, seeing as he's out of there? Because I would.
I don't even know if he's going to get. I don't know who wants him.
I'm sure there is one lonely bitch who is willing to want Baker Mayfield.
Upon that, at one point,
what
Pete Carroll did like talk about trading for him, but like they backed out of the deal. You know why?
Because Seattle bitches are ugly.
I mean, Cleveland wants like a second or third round pick for Baker.
Oh, I would bet Baker wants some hot sluts.
Pretty sure he's married. Isn't he? Is he married?
Look that up. I'm having my girl look it up.
Is Baker Mayfield married?
Hurry up. Don't let Will beat you, you dummy.
He's got a girl. He's got a wife. Emily Mayfield.
That's what Emily, right? Nah, that's not a real person. She's not a real person. We've confirmed that in this household. I bet he wants to clean out thoughts. You know where he should go? Houston. I heard they give good massages where they finish you off after. Shouts to Deshaun Watson. Ha ha. That was a really shitty joke. That was a really bad joke.
Clean them out. Talk to Deshaun about massages over there in Houston.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with those massages. There's nothing wrong with asking. Nothing wrong with asking. Right? And I think that's all he did. I don't know if that's all he did. I don't know anything about the cases whatsoever. Isn't it true like Cleveland's paying him like fucking just $1 million his first contract because he's probably not playing this year?
Yes. He's also he's got $233 million guaranteed.
After. Right. Yeah. That's what I thought. If you're Cleveland, fuck it. but I still like bacon.
Damn, I broke it.
What's your favorite Halloween candy? Butterfingers? What the fuck was that?
Hey,
God.
hey, ask Amari Cooper about that.
Wow. I wish I had the drops from the show last night because that would have been a boo. That was a shitty joke.
Dude, Amari Cooper does have that problem though. He does.
Oh, dude, Amari Cooper stinks.
Dude, there's Cleveland fans that actually think this guy's he's a great wide receiver one.
They should worry about a quarterback first. And I like Cleveland. I want.
Okay,
Cleveland.
wait a minute. Actually, for the fact of the matter, who the fuck do Cleveland have at wide receiver?
Jarvis. No, they got rid of Jarvis. Austin Hooper.
They got rid of him.
David Njoku.
They're paying him $15 million for a tight end.
That's fine. Keep that end tight, baby.
After that, they have Donovan Peoples-Jones, I guess.
That's not a real name.
Somehow that's a real name. I don't know.
Donovan
What
Peoples.
What
Jones.
parent, right? What parent bursts this child and goes, "This is a Donovan Peoples-Jones"? What the fuck?
Well, it's like fucking. Remember Bob Saget? He had that sister named Gay Saget. Clearly, they wanted a boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with Donovan Peoples-Jones. Maybe they wanted to own a bank. Isn't People's Bank a real thing? Yeah, People's Bank. Maybe they wanted to own a bank. And they're like, oh, you're going to be Peoples.
You're going to be Peoples.
That seems like a good place to fucking end this disaster.
Hey, you know what? It's been
went an hour 30 for no reason.
Hey, you know what? I lose track of time a lot, and you know what? Who gives a fuck? As long as the show's kind of entertaining.
At least I was tuned into this show, unlike my own fucking show where I was like, can we end this?
Like, you probably want to end that show like the moment you hit the start.
I tried ending it so early. I think you were there for that. I was like, oh, it doesn't sound like the mics are working. Let's end the show. And then they figured it out, and I was like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, no, they figured that shit out. They were like, yeah, no, we're going to just run with one mic. Like, no, don't. You're like, no. No,
I was like, no, you don't have to do that.
No, you really told them don't fix the mic, and they still did.
I had no interest. I just wanted to watch Masters highlights. Like, literally, that's what I'm going to go do now, is watch Master highlights.
You're going to go jerk off to them?
I might. I need probably a good video. I watched one this morning that wasn't bad.
He's gonna go watch someone hit like a birdie or something, and he's just gonna start jerking off to that.
Dude, I'm golfing tomorrow. Like, it'll be fucking pre-porn for me. Because if it happens to me on the course, I'll be like, oh shit, I've been here. Now I got a little bit of a chub going. Shouts to Bradley Chubb. This is the Bradley Chubb episode where now Bradley Chubb stands.
Until he completely sucks ass against the Raiders, then I'm fine with that.
Sure, as long as he sucks ass, because it makes more jokes about him having a chub. I bet he's got a wicked chub too.
I am so happy I didn't record that.
Yeah, that one was rough. You know what else is rough was you coming through to the live the other night, and we were talking about Jada Smith getting cleaned out by her neighbors. But I hate Will Smith. I'm done with the Will Smith shit. I'm a Chris Rock fan.
He did get banned from the Oscars for 10 years.
I saw that. I'll be interested to see where that goes.
Also, his wife apparently never wanted to marry him, so that's kind of.
I saw that. I was so pissed. That came out like an hour after the show.
Why are you still with him? Wait a minute. Why are they still together?
The money. She's making money off his fucking name. She's mentally abusive. I said that on the show, and everyone thought it was a joke. And I was like, no, that was the one joke that isn't a joke. Like, the other joke is her looking like a ball peen hammer. That's the joke.
Hey, man, don't worry. This is not going to Instagram.
It better not. I'll get canceled, dude. People hate me. My ex tries to cancel me. I'm convinced of it. Anything I say. Because, like, I always try to do the most flagrant clips when we do the normal show and post them to the Instagram. And she'll always.
But you and me are definitely gonna have to I'm gonna save this clip. You and me are definitely going live if we walk in. If we know after week 18 we made the playoffs, you and me are getting on stream. We're gonna cuss every organization out that we can that said we weren't gonna make the playoffs. Especially Colin Cowherd, fucking.
Colin Cowherd, you're definitely welcome on the program, but you're also a bitch.
You're a bitch.
You have a hot co-host, and that's the only reason you have success in ratings. Joy Taylor's hot as fuck.
I would fuck your assistant.
Oh, I'm not going that far, but Joy Taylor, I've got a better show for you.
Yes, he does.
Dude, Joy Taylor's so hot.
Brandon Brooks of the Wrap It Up podcast wants to clean out.
Stretch out, if you will. I love Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor is so hot. Colin Cowherd stinks. He's bad. The only sports person that I listen to now, like I used to listen to Kirk a lot, the only sports guy I listen to now is Pat. And he kind of stinks too.
You watch many times. I fucking hate her.
What did you just say? What the fuck just came out of your fucking mouth? What did you just say to me?
You and me at times are in a relationship. Shut up.
Oh, dude, I'd clean her out. There's no problem with that, but she's boring.
As long as she just shuts up and takes it, right?
She better not say anything. I'll be playing my podcast and I'll be like, this is real entertainment. Bitch.
As you're cleaning out, this is real entertainment. Bitch, watch it.
I think that's a good place to leave it. Nothing but king
we're
shit.
We're definitely going to get canceled for this show, but hey, everyone, as you're at it, before you cancel us, hit the thumbs up, follow us, view the video. Thank you. Help us out. Help a few guys out that are looking to continue this. If you haven't subbed, what are you fucking doing?
Correct. My sporadic appearances.
Well, we're definitely going to have to get you on a lot more consistent. Sure. What the fuck did they just break down? Jesus. That was a Swear to God, I heard something just boom. Almost what the fuck did they just break?
Oh, something's definitely broken. Duh.
As long as it's not my leg, I'm fine.
God, I wish I had the drops. I would boo you for all these jokes. These have been the lowest hanging.
It wasn't even a joke. It was the reason I said that is because I have broken my leg twice, or actually 3 times. Sorry. It's been pretty bad, pretty rough.
Keep it up with the shitty jokes, and it'll be 3 times.
I just said it was 3 times. It's gonna be 4 times more.
It'll be 4 times.
Do it, bitch. I don't
check out the Wrap It Up podcast. Will, thank you for having me.
And I will see you. Hey, you know what?
Scotty Scheffler's winning the Masters.